All right, guys, let's begin chapter 3, parallel and perpendicular lines. Make sure you remember the symbols for parallel lines, two straight lines, and then perpendicular lines is like an upside down T. Okay, so section 3.1 is pairs of lines and angles. This is going to be a really quick one. The first thing I want to mention here is what skew lines are. Okay, skew lines are lines that are not parallel, okay, and they don't intersect. So basically, skew lines are two lines that lies on different planes. Okay, so for example, here, if I have this line going right through this plane right here, okay, and I have this line on the top of this box, right, going this way, okay, these are called skew lines. Okay, they do not intersect because they are on different planes. Okay, so lines on different planes. All right, so let's take a look at the parallel postulate. The parallel postulate says if there is a line and a point not on the line, then there is exactly one parallel line through that point. So if I were to draw it out, okay, here I have a line and a point A, right, not through that point. Then there is exactly one line, okay, that goes through that point A that is parallel to the original line. Okay, so now remember the symbol for parallel lines. We use those arrows like that to show that the lines are parallel. Okay, and then the perpendicular line, the perpendicular postulate. If there is a line and a point not on the line, then there is exactly one parallel line through a point. This should say exactly one perpendicular line through the point. Okay, through the point. So here we have a line with a point here, point B. Okay, so there exists only one line, okay, that goes through that point B that is perpendicular to the original line. Okay, a transversal is a line that intersects two or more other lines. Okay, two or more, okay, other lines. Here, let's look at some examples of the angles formed by when a transversal cuts two other lines. So here I have these two angles, angle 2 and angle 6. We say that those angles, they're called corresponding angles. And they're corresponding because they're both above the two lines and they're both to the left, sorry, to the right of the transversal. Okay, so here this would be the transversal. Okay, the transversal cuts through those two lines. Here on this example, I have angle 4 and angle 5. We say that these angles are alternate interior angles. Okay, if you think about here, the interior is inside the lines. Okay, so notice that both of these are inside of the lines and they're on alternate sides of the transversal. The next two here, so we have this one here, we notice angle 1 and angle 8. Okay, they are called alternate exterior angles. Okay, and they are on alternate sides of the transversal again, but they are on the exterior. Okay, so here is the outside, right here, outside and outside of the lines. And then the last one is angle 3 and 5. they are on the inside, okay? So we call them consecutive. There are two names for these, consecutive interior or same side interior angles. Okay, so these ones, they are both on the inside of the lines, but they are both on the same side of the transversal. Here, on this case, they're on alternate sides of the transversal, but they're on the exterior of the lines.